Good morning, dear children. Today we are here for a English class once more. In this video, today I am going to explain a story for you. The heading of the story is The Storyteller. Page 30, The Storyteller. Take out page number 30. The storyteller. The storyteller. See the picture over here. What you see? While seeing the picture, you see the children's mouth, how they are open. And they are listening to the story, maybe very scared. By seeing these children, you can understand what kind of stories they are listening. Okay, coming to the first paragraph now. Listen to the first paragraph here. I will read it for you. What stories he told the children at the end of day, when tired of play, all bathed and well fed, they cuddled in bed. What stories he told them. Okay, very nice story is going, the storyteller is telling them. Now listen first. The storyteller is the poem. The storyteller is the poem written by Nicholas Horsburgh. Written by Nicholas Horsburgh. So this is the poet of this poem. It tells about the love that he had for the stories to tell the children. Now the storyteller is telling the story. So sometimes you also like this kind of stories to hear. In the class you also say, ma'am, what is that? Say some stories or put smart board, and we want to see some or hear some stories. So this kind things you also say. So same thing, these children also are interested in the stories. Now in this poem, it tells about the what is that called, how much they learn from the stories. It doesn't say stories, but how much do they learn from the stories which narrated to them by the elders. Now sometimes elders they tell lot of stories for you, but how you apply to your life and what you learn, the lesson which you have learned is very important. It is. Now coming to the first paragraph, let us see. It is saying that what stories he told them the end of the day. Now here at the end of the day, when they are so much tired, after playing, they come to have bath. Bath. Now bath. They take this bathed here. All bathed means already bath. I bathed. Today I bathed and came to the school. Like that you say, no, bathed, past tense. Okay. And well fed. Fed means they had their dinner after the bath, finishing play and everything. They had their dinner and they were going to the bed. Cuddled. Here cuddled means hugging each other while lying, already about to lie on the bed. Small children, they hug each other and play there and they go to sleep. Now what happened? So all this after dinner they are going to, end of the day, finished their activities, they were going to sleep now after dinner. Cuddling means you understood. Before laying bed they kiss each other, small children tightly hold, and then they hear the stories. Now storyteller is telling the story. While telling the story, they were very comfortable in the bed. They were very comfortable. Can you see there? Nicely they are opening their mouths and very comfortably listening to the story. After that they may be frightened, but first they, in the beginning they were very comfortable. Now once more I will read this paragraph. what stories he told the children at the end of day, when tired of play, all bathed and well fed, they cuddled in bed. What stories he told then? Okay, this is all about a first paragraph. Now come into the second paragraph. See the second paragraph. Today I will take only two paragraphs. Now second paragraph, what does it says here? What stories he told the children, their eyes open wide, with him by their side, they listened in awe to pebbles of yore. What stories he told then. Now, when the storyteller keeps telling story, the children, what they do? Open their eyes like this. They open their eyes and see their eyes how they are opening, wide open, with anxious and eagerness, with anxious and eagerness. Okay. In this they have said eyes open wide, with him by their side. Now storyteller is sitting by their side. The storyteller is sitting besides the children. They were listening to the story with the fondness. Fondness means very much fond of the stories, no? That is called fondness. Okay. And respect and fear. And respect and fear. What is he going to tell us? Now, here they listened in awe. What is awe? Awe is a, what is awe? Awe means mixed feeling of respect and fear. Mixed feeling of respect and fear. They are listening the story. Now, what is the, okay, that is over. Come down to fables of yore. What is fables here? Fables means short stories. Short stories are called fables. Okay, with the message with the message there. The fables means the short stories with the small message. Now here yore. What is yore? Y-O-R-E means long time ago the children were enjoying the stories. Yore means long time ago they were enjoying the stories. Now these two paragraphs I explained to you. So again tomorrow if you want, once more I can explain to you. Today this much. Once more I'll read you the second paragraph. What stories he told the children, their eyes open wide, with him by their side, they listen in awe to fables of yore. What stories he told then. Now, here underline the words to learn the spelling. Stories, underline them. Then bathed, cuddled. Okay. Then in this paragraph, stories, bathed, cuddled. Okay. Now coming down here you underline open, there, listen, oh, fables. Okay, that much in these two paragraphs. You have to learn them nicely. You have to recite, try to recite the poem. You can put your own tune of these two paragraphs. Okay, so this is what all about the storyteller. I told you how the storyteller is telling the story to the children and how they are listening them carefully and thinking they are very eager, very keen, very anxious, all about that. So okay children, you write these words and learn the spellings also. This is all about today's work. Okay then, see you, bye, remain safe and God bless you.